Hello and welcome back to That Super Kid, where today we're doing the differences, meaning advantages and disadvantages, of the 2017 cfmoto Z-Force 800 and the 08 RZR 800cc. Okay, so to get started between the two of them, the rear, how much it can hold. The Polaris RZR, almost all of them, have pretty good room. You can get okay room, I want to call it, but you can get these little hooks that mount in right here and bungee strap whatever you want down. But cfmoto here, yeah, much more room. It's got this net here that you can get, which is pretty nice. Another thing, backing up, the cfmoto has that mirror and a mirror on both sides, while the RZR, which you can get mirrors, but mine only has that one. So another thing between the two is tire difference. See, stock RZR tires are not as good as this, but this is stock cfmoto tire. As you can see, they are, if I can get a good tire that you can see, why are they all, they are, here, I'll just read it. They are CST a buzz, while if you want these tires, which are aftermarket, they're called radial reptiles. Another thing on the 08 is, well, engines, of course. See, the RZRs, they're both 800cc, which is pretty good, and they're both 50 inches wide, so they can go on pretty much anywhere you want to go except for dirt bike trails. But as you can see, there's the engine in the 08 RZR. Don't know if you got a good shot of that. Here is the cfmoto. So you can see the Z-Force and RZR. Another thing is exhausts. Just the RZR has stock exhaust, so it just comes out right there. While on the other hand, the cfmoto has this. Also, another thing about these is, so this is not your regular roll cage. This is a custom roll cage that was on it when we bought it. You can also buy these doors by this company. I think it says it on the other side. Pro Armor is what the doors are on this one, which, as you can see by all the scrapes, have helped a lot. I also got this little cushion here to set your hand on. It's called PIP, Premier Racing Products. Pretty nice. How these doors open is, if I can get you in there, there's this little thing right here. Push it down, opens right up. Now with the door, it comes down and pretty much makes an outline with the roll cage. See, the seats that are in this right now are adjustable seats, which can go front and back or forward. We also have super ATV harness in it, which is all not stock. Other in Z-Force here, much more plush seats in the Z-Force. Speaking of a 2017, 4-drive and 2-drive here. Click this button, which says 4-drive and 2-drive, which you can't see right now. But press that, then you can flick this over. Won't right now, but behind that will be a button that says diff lock. So you'll have a diff lock there. So another thing is RZR, when you go into 4-wheel drive, it's already locked for you, but this You have to lock it yourself if you need it. Shifters is next. This one you have a little button. Don't know if you can see that right there. But you got pretty much the opposite ratio of the RZR. You got park, reverse, neutral, high, and low. cfmotos also have an e-brake instead of the RZRs, which is also pretty nice. Digital dash on the 2017. Kill switch. You got hazards, horn, dims, and high beams, and yeah. So over here at the RZR, you got headlights here, all-wheel drive here. Just click that. That one's not wired. That's not wired. It's pretty much that. This one's also chewed up from the last owner, but it's pretty much the opposite from park being here instead of this way. But both of them come with a handle for your passenger to hang on to, which that one has a glove box, and usually these do, but this one came with the super ATV bag that hangs right there. I'll show you the cfmoto now. As you can see, 800 EF5 fuel injected pretty much. Okay, over here, as you can see, it's another handle here, and you got a glove box, which you can just open up if you want. I'm not going to do it right now. Also, it comes with a winch stock, so this is the plug for that. So, also, the winch on the RZR is not wired right now. So, there's the winch, and then there's the winch that we have in this. This bumper does not come stock on it. And we put these red KCs on it, and yeah, it's a pretty good bumper. Also, another thing, the half windshield. This helps a lot, personally. It blocks a lot of the dust. You don't need a full one, just get dirty. But with the cfmoto, it has it up there instead of down there. And it's not nearly as big, so there's a disadvantage of the cfmoto. You do have brights and dims on this. Stock, these don't, and it will just have this. But personally, I do. I have my KCs, my lights, and my light bar, which my lights and my KCs is pretty much my dims, and with my light bars, my brights, pretty much. If you want to do that mod. Also, trying to think what differences. Steering wheel. Steering wheel on this is much newer, of course, yet better with the steering. I wonder why. Another thing is you get this net up here that can go in the back of your cargo, which this one's made different material than this one. This one's more made for big stuff that comes up more, like a cooler. That one's made more for stuff like, say you want to put wicks back there or something. Another thing is a lot of this stuff has stuff from this company, superatv.com. So, suspension-wise, stock RZRs have these shocks, which are pretty good. Stock cfmoto have these, which are not an angle. Neither of these are lifted at all. If you want to lift them, you can do that. It kind of messes with your suspension and your CVs. So if you do that, keep in mind you're gonna have to do CV axles in the future. Now another thing that these have are this one has a lot more electronics in there. If you you don't want to deal with electronics that may break in the future, I don't recommend getting this and getting a RZR. See, if you, pretty much, you can get a cfmoto that's older. The older ones don't have as much electronics. So personally, out of both of these, I think they're both good little 50-inch machines. But personally, I would pick the RZR over it. It's because with all the mods. Stock though, I'd probably pick the cfmoto. cfmoto has you can pick between like orange and blue, I'm pretty sure, some other colors. But you got this 800 decal, which I, for my other RZR, put this hood on. I want to call it a hood, even though it's pretty much a trunk. Anyway, the custom roll cage comes back down over here. If you want to see non-custom, look at that one over there. Trying to think what else, but I think that's it. If you liked this back-to-back video, please like, subscribe, and if you enjoyed, smash that like button and comment, I love this video. And I'm hoping our next video that has all the RZRs in it and cfmoto will be trail riding, which will be pretty good. But thank you and have a great day. Peace.